Hello and welcome back, guys. And what a game we did just see Infused take the very first hardpoint game from SlayMania, and it was a very, very close game indeed. I think it was only around about 15 points in it. It was literally going all the way down to the final, down to the final hill. We're going into this next game anyway. Hopefully, SlayMania are able to take this next game. And I actually want to start off with SlayMania as well. I want to start off with Kobe. He was doing a lot of the OBJ work in the last game for SlayMania. So hopefully he's able to bring that over to this game. Hopefully he's able to slay up Team Infused.
Looks like we're having a bit of a reset here off the start.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what the error might have been, but we're going to get things started just as soon as we can here in this match. Looks like the fourth player on Infused wasn't able to spawn in.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what was happening there.
It's a pretty crucial part of the match just to spawn in. Hopefully that'll happen here soon. Sorry for the ladies and gentlemen. I would imagine they'll restart it as soon as possible. But
Yeah, because I think we should be starting it straight away. If they don't start straight away, then
someone might have just joined the wrong team. We should be starting it straight away.
all right. Well, there we go. Yep.
Alright, so recovery, search, and destroy. I guess as we're coming into a close of Advanced Warfare here, it'd only be appropriate to talk about, what a recovery has had to go through over the year. I mean, we've seen it removed and then brought back into the game, into the rotation of map pools and everything like that. And then we saw it played at some tournaments when it shouldn't have been. With the whole DLC thing. It's interesting to see it closing out Advanced Warfare here.
Yeah, I mean, well, I have to admit anyway, I haven't liked recovery that much. I mean, I know that people liked it a lot more compared to... I can't actually remember the other map that was used, but a lot of people liked it a lot more than...
Terrace.
Yeah, that was the one. They liked it a lot more than Terrace. I personally still just dislike recovery as a map. I think it's just because I'm probably bad at it. But yeah, it's just me anyway.
Alright, so here it is. We're going to see Jacoby, designated bomb carrier, off the start as all three of his teammates decide to run by it. Wartech is going to be taken out immediately as Marky B gets the first blood. So now we're going to see how they decide to play this A bomb site as 3 players fall for SlayMania. And now it's just left to Jacoby to stay alive.
Yeah, literally, Jacoby getting cornered all the way to the backside of the map there. There's literally nothing that he could do. 4-man wall basically pushing in from Team Infused. There was nothing that he could do.
Yeah, trying to retreat there into that back wall and hope that someone made a mistake, but there were just too many angles he had to look at, and it was 1 versus 4. He was not making it out of there alive, no doubt about it. So now we're going to head into round 2. Infused is going to alternate over to the offensive side. Who do you expect to see their bomb carrier be?
Well, no idea. Well, actually, there you go. By the looks of it, it's going to be Marky B. I'm going to stick on with him by the looks of it, getting very aggressive on this A-bomb site. He's going to be putting that bomb down straight away. The rest of his teammates are going to be behind him and around him, trying to slay up, stopping the opposition from pushing in, not getting any slide nades coming in. As you can see, bomb literally getting put down straight away for Team Infused. So it does mean that, it does mean that Syntic need to push in and gain a bit of control of the bomb site.
Alright, 0, 2 players in front of him, takes one down, and there's a second one. He drops shots for the 2-piece. That's going to be a round win for Infused, now up 2-0 against SlayMania.
Yeah, Infused definitely starting to put a bit of pressure on SlayMania. Just if this carries on, Team Infused definitely going to take this one from SlayMania. So, in my opinion anyway, if they want to be able to take this game, need to start winning these all crucial rounds. But they are going to be put onto the offensive side on this round. So we are going to go on with Wartech again. He is going to be 1 and 2 at this moment in time. Hopefully, he's able to do something this round.
We're going to need to see Jacoby and Zambuski get some kills here. Jacoby is excused because he is the designated bomb carrier. He has every reason to not have his kills, but actually we're seeing Zambuski take the bomb this round. So let's see if that changes things up quite a bit here. Jacoby is actually going to go out and get his first kill of the game, but Venus Slays is going to be the one that's traded for. Jacoby picks up 2 kills in a row, now left in a 1v2. Can he finish the job here in his 1v1 against Zero? Zero spots him and puts some shots into his back, and Jacoby, already being lit from his previous engagement, is going to lose the round, giving Infused a 3-0 lead.
You know what I mean? It did look like he was actually going to be able to like tip away there. I have to admit, it was only literally like 2 bullets in the foot. Did look like he was going to be able to get away, but Trey completely melted him there, putting him in, giving him 5 kills there. Not a single death to his name. So we are going to go on with Team Infused. We are going to be on the aggressive side. And I actually want to go on with, I want to go on with Trey actually. In fact, 5-0. See if he's able to keep this slaying power up. And by the looks of it, there's going to be a dominant A-bomb push here. Marky B trying to get this bomb down as fast as possible again. Trey literally pushing straight through this mid-map. The Slays able to pick up Petey, and Zambuski able to pick up Urban.
Alright, 2 versus 4 situation. This could be the end of the round win streak coming out of Infused here, as there's going to be a 4v2 retake coming from SlayMania. It's certainly a winnable situation, especially with Zero whiffing shots and losing his gunfight. Marky B is going to be shut down next, and that's going to be 4 up and 4 dead for Infused as SlayMania take their first round of the map.
Yeah, I mean, I think they kind of knew that Infused were probably going to be going. Infused are probably going to be going A. They've went A every single round. They start changing it up a bit, because SlayMania are probably just going to start reading them every single round if they just push A every single time. So hopefully, Team Infused start changing up a bit. Maybe make a B bomb push. Maybe send someone off over to A and just kind of be a bit of a decoy while they plant the bomb over at B. I don't know, but anyway, going into this next round, I'm going to go on with Wartech. He is going to be carrying the bomb again, switching players who are going to be the bomb carriers, and here's going to be a B-bomb push here. Urban able to take down Zambuski. Slays fighting back, able to take down Urban, but Trey able to pick up a nice little 2-piece there. Wartech fighting back, as it is going to be a 1 versus 2 situation.
Alright, we're seeing Wartech in the 1v2 is actually going to decide to disengage from this entire conflict over here on the B bomb site, wrapping back through middle map, hoping to find some action in this lane, but he doesn't find the right kind of action, as that's a Bow player at a long range. Wartech kind of in a very tough situation, as he doesn't know if he's being pinched or if they're going to wait for him, and it looks like he's figured out what Infused is going to do. They're going to wait patiently for him to make a mistake. He still needs to get this bomb down. 40 seconds to do it, and not a whole lot of time to work with considering the circumstances.
Yeah, and Wartech was really, well, there you go. Team Infused able to take it. Wartech was really, really put into a bad situation. Both Marky and Petey, both using the PAL as well. So, I mean, if he was going to want to actually take them down, he had to get very aggressive, get all up and close in their face. But, the amount of distance that they had, there was no way that was going to happen. So, Infused able to take yet another round against SlayMania. It is going to be 4-1 in the favor of Team Infused.
Alright, and back on the offensive side, we're seeing Infused. I'm going to go on board with Zero, who has proven to be one of the better players in this S&D match here, as he's currently holding strong at 7-2. Make that 8-2 as he picks up the first blood. And now one more player just around the corner. Zero smelling blood, trying to finish the job, and that he does. That's 2 kills to his name before he is finally traded. Infused is still going to end the round with still 2 players alive, extending their lead further to 5-1, just 1 round away from closing it out.
Yeah, and from what really was a very close game in the hard point on Solar, the Team Infused just showing their dominance to SlayMania. Obviously they're like, well, you put up quite a bit of a fight in this hard point game, but we're not going to let you take it in this search and destroy. Definitely looking very, very dominant. So this time round, I'm going to be going on with Wartech. He's going to be rocking this bar, picking up the bomb as well. And by the looks of it, it is going to be a strong A push.
Alright, Pekobi getting the first blood. Marky B is going to trade right back with 3 kills to his name. Can he go for the ace? His 4th kill is all the way on the other side of the map. That's Zambuski running away, trying not to feed it to him. He's just waiting on his flank because he knows someone's going to get aggressive and push him. It ends up being Urban. Finds 2 kills to his name. It's Urban and Petey engaging at 2 different times, now leaving Marky B in a 1v1. The question is, can Marky B finish this kill for his ace? He tags him up a bit, but we're going to see Zambuski back off, not trying to challenge a stupid 1 versus 1. He is well aware that he is in an unadvantageous position. He's going to try and reset and re-engage from a more advantageous angle. Now we're seeing both players dance around each other on the map here. Marky B gets spotted. Zambuski hears and sees him, trying to just close this in closer and closer, but Marky B turns on him for the ace to complete the 1v1 as well. Infused is going to take map number 2, 6-1 over SlayMania. Let's look at this one more time, but in slow motion, as Marky B turns and burns for the ace.
Yeah, and I mean, very well played by Team Infused. Obviously, again, just kind of bringing up what I was saying earlier on, Team Infused showing their true colors in this search destroy, able to take it 6-1 against SlayMania from what was a very close game in the hard point on Solar. Guys, we're going to have a quick commercial break while we are going to be changing host. sit tight, enjoy yourself, go get a drink. I don't know, do your thing, and we'll be back in a few minutes. See you.